How's it going? This is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man, May 24th, 2020. This is Memorial Weekend. That's to pay homage to all the fallen victims of the COVID-19 and the doctors, the nurses, paramedics, family members, um, grocery store workers, stuff like that. You know, anybody that works in the public. Yeah, it's sad. It's still going on, and who knows when there's going to be a stop to it. I was disappointed this morning because I was watching Sunday morning, and they said the CDC has some breaking news. Oh, first I better say this. Well, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. And I'm having cookies, chocolate chip cookie, and a cup of coffee. But anyway, they said breaking news from the CDC. Okay, so I waited and I waited and I waited, and that lady just pissed me off. And they got on there and they go, well, social distancing is good. You need to disinfect your area and make sure you wash your hands a few times a day. Don't touch your face. It's like, okay, that's breaking news. We've been doing that ever since day one. But I don't know what to say. We just got dumbed down as a society. We're just fucking stupid people, man. We're all fucking idiots. A lot of you people that are watching right now thinks Humpty Dumpty's an egg. Breaking news. Breaking news, folks. You heard it here. Where in the nursery rhyme does it say Humpty Dumpty was an egg? Sorry to disappoint you. But, they tell you that when you're a kid and you believe it all your life until somebody tells you different, until they prove them wrong. Okay, like they said at the beach, it may not have too many people going to the beach and stuff like that this year because of the COVID-19. Ever since Jaws, they had Jaws coming out and, people were afraid to go to the beach. Oh my God, there's a shark. But a couple of years ago, they did have a lot of shark attacks, I think it was a couple of years ago. And they didn't know why it was this far north or they were coming to the shore or what, stuff like that. They go, our top scientists can't figure it out. It's like, duh, they're hungry, man. We've netted all the fish out of the ocean, They're coming to the shore to eat. That's what they're doing. And then they say that, when people get bit by a shark, it spits it out, because they think it's a seal or something like that. Okay. The shark gets somebody, takes a bite of it, spits it out, and goes, yuck, cracker, the other white meat, It just spits it out. It doesn't like it. Doesn't like crackers. Doesn't like eating crackers. Okay. They say he thinks it's a seal. The shark thinks that person's a seal. Okay. How the fuck do they know? They don't know what the fuck the shark thinks. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You see too many black men out there in the ocean get bit by sharks? I haven't heard of one. It's probably happened, but I've never heard of it. They may think he's a seal, the shark. This is in my mind. But when they see a white person, it may be a pelican or something like that, How does the scientists know what a shark is thinking? They don't. They tell people that and people believe it. You know what I'm saying? Just like Humpty Dumpty's an egg. Yeah, it's getting crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, politicians are nuts, Going to church and stuff like that, you need to slow down for a little bit. You really don't have to congregate that many people in one place. Even when there's not the COVID-19, people go to church, and some of those people are sick with the flu and stuff like that. They spread it throughout the church and stuff, because they think God's there. God's everywhere, man. He's not just in the churches, the temples, and places like that. God is everywhere. You just have to stop and open your eyes and think about it. God is everywhere, man. And God created everything. And, it's like people that go to college and pay big money. Okay, all knowledge comes from God. All knowledge is free, All knowledge is free, all of it. That's why I can't believe that Lori Loughlin or whatever her name is paid big bucks to get into college, just to get a degree, and she got busted. Was it really worth it? Is your kid any smarter? No. Do you look a lot dumber? Yeah, But college is strange. College, it's good for some people. It's good for the fucking people too stupid to learn how to do it on their own. That's good for them. But the degrees ain't worth a shit anymore. Like, Okay, just say for instance the sports. Okay, that's what's sad. When you go on to the NFL or NBA or shit like that, baseball, hockey, blah blah blah, they make big money. They make big money. Okay, I don't have a problem with the college players making money. I don't have a problem with that at all. You know, we're not going to give them big money, but say top dollar 40,000 a year. You know, just to pay for the college and stuff like that. Because a lot of those players, they're not going to make it in the NFL. You know, they think they are, but they're not. They're not going to make it to the big money. So they need somehow to pay it. You know, same with the basketball players. I don't have a problem. You know, $40,000-$50,000 a year to pay to the players. You know, I don't know who's going to pay them, but I don't have a problem with them getting paid. The baseball players, that's another story. You know, maybe $20. You know, you go good game, good game, good game, good game. You know, at the end of the game, and at the end of the guys has not. Here's your 20. Here's your 20. Here's your 20. Here's your 20. You know, give them $20 a game. But I don't. College is weird. You know, it's hard to explain. I think it's just being away from home for a while. You know, you don't really learn that much. You think you do, but you don't. You know, you're just there spending your time and stuff like that, spending money, spending dad's money. But yeah, equal injustice. You know, like this morning I was watching that news. That lady pissed me off because it used to be Charles Kuralt on the road with Charles Kuralt. I don't know who took his place. I do, but I can't remember her name. Some bubble-headed bleach blonde. But he's probably rolling over in his grave, you know. And a lot of people probably got pissed this morning. CDC's breaking news, blah, blah, blah. Same shit for the last 2 months. But say, for instance, Nora O'Donnell, you know, she's a good-looking lady. Nice-looking lady, you know. She's a newscaster, and probably everybody knows who I'm talking about. Okay. I'll guarantee she makes over $1 million a year. But we're going to lowball it. We're going to say she makes $1 million a year. She gets benefits. She probably gets a driver, takes her to work, takes her home. She probably gets makeup, and she probably has a lot of benefits. You know, insurance, dental, vision, medical. You know, Nora O'Donnell is, right? Okay. What is she doing? She's reading off a cue card. Okay. She's making $1 million a year to read the news off the cue card. She is a very good looking lady, right? Correct. Okay. So the local stations are doing the same fucking thing. You know, they're reading off the cue cards. They're reading what's going on in the news. Exact words that she's saying. She's making $1 million a year. These people are making $9 an hour, $10 an hour. You know what I'm saying? No benefits. They have to drive back and forth to work. They have to pay for their own medical, dental. You know, they have to pay for their own makeup. You know, a lot of them probably bought the Beetle back in 2015, you know, because it was nostalgic looking, driving a Volkswagen Beetle, and they still owe 11 payments on it, you know, about ready to go into foreclosure. And they're doing the same thing. She's making them over $1 million, I'll guarantee, over $1 million a year. And these guys aren't even breaking 20,000 a year, you know. It's the same shit. That's social injustice right there, folks, you know. What else? Oh, yeah, speaking about sports, what pisses me off is the fucking cheerleaders, man. What happened to the cheerleaders in football? You know, where'd they go? What happened to that? Some Peter Puffer ruined it, said, well, we can do it better than they can. So they started having guys or something as cheerleaders and ruined it for all of us. You know, that pisses me off. That's like somebody at, what they call Hooters. Some guy applies at Hooters. Since he doesn't get a job, he tries to sue him. Get real, people. Get real. I like coffee, man. I just got up out of bed and took a shower and stuff. You know, sometimes I say I only have water, and people say, why don't you have soup or something? I eat probably 2 times before I even come on this, you know. I'm a big eater. All of us are big eaters, man. We're all fat Americans. All of us are fat, man. We're huge. Huge people. I remember I used to drive out on the road and go to the truck stop and see this truckers waddle up to the trough, you know, and just load up their plates, and, you know, I could eat for like $10. Well, I guess the price is probably more than that. But, you know what I'm talking about. Even though you don't go to a truck stop or whatever, you go to Golden Corral, see these people waddle, man. They're so, like a sumo wrestler, get up there and load up their plate and eat. But the Golden Corral, some of them are good, some of them are, you know, pretty blah. But they have a lot of food if you just want to go there and pig out or whatever, Golden Corral. That's what Americans do. That's probably what people are waiting for, so we can go back to the buffet. Probably tired of staying home. Oh, they're talking about the politicians in D.C. Okay. D.C. stands for dark country. If you ever been there, that's what it is. It's dark country, man. You know. They say the COVID-19 is spreading throughout Washington, D.C., you know. It's spreading, man. It's spreading. It's all over. So we had the G7 or whatever it's called, summit here, you know. And they're going to say it's for the minorities and the low income. Okay, they'll say. Pretty soon they'll say, yeah, the COVID-19 has affected the minorities and the low income. You always hear that with the local media, the main news media or whatever it's called. They say the low income and the minorities are being affected. Okay. If you've ever been to D.C., it's dark country. I ain't shitting you, man. It's dark country. Okay. The minorities and the low income, okay. It's probably this guy named Randy that's white that works at the Red Rufus as a janitor or a maintenance man. You know, he's a minority in that town, and he's a low income because he's a janitor at the Red Rufus. Okay. So, does he have the COVID-19? No. Because you know why? Randy was smart. When he got his last paycheck, when they started laying people off, he went and bought him 2 cases of Corona beer, went home, started ordering Domino's, watched the internet porn, jerked off for a couple months. He doesn't have it, you know. But they say that people in D.C. are coming down with it, and they're afraid that the politicians are going to get it. Crazy shit. But it is a weapon of mass destruction, and they need to be punished for reals. I say that so many times. They need to find out who these people are and take them to court, you know. Because it's probably something in the Geneva Convention, you know. Maybe our lawyers can't do it, but other lawyers around the world can do it, you know, and punish these people, you know. We fall for it every time. We're stupid. We're stupid people, you know. We don't know our rights. See, like last time when the World Trade Center, what happened, they took away some rights. It's called detention. What's it called? Undetermined detention or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, they passed a law that they could come and get you. Indefinite detention. That's what it's called. Indefinite detention. They could come and get you and lock you up without the seeing a lawyer or whatever for indefinitely. And there's a law on the books now. Okay, now there's a law, HR 6666, where they can come into your house and give you a shot. What the fuck? You know? Who voted on this shit? I didn't. Every time something happens, they take away our rights, you know. We have the rights to free speech. That's what I'm doing. I like doing this. I don't know if you guys like it or not. But anyway, free speech, rights to religion. You can go to church. You can spend your money. Whatever you want. You can listen to that false prophet if you like. Or listen to me. I don't care. I'm not making any money. You know, and right to bear arms, you know, or Second Amendment and stuff. But they're going to be taking that away. But it's crazy. It's crazy, man. How dumb we are. We're just stupid. Stupid people. Let me see what else. But yeah, Washington, D.C. That's what's too weird. It's a dark country there. And how come everybody there's white in the politicians, you know? We got these old white dudes, man. Like, okay, Trump, I don't vote, you know. I will vote if they put somebody in there in office to vote, to vote for somebody good. You know, Donald Trump's there. And what I can see, he's probably the best one for the job, you know. In my opinion, he's probably the best one of all the others that you see. Who else is there? You know, there's nobody. Nobody, man. Nobody. It's like, what the fuck? Is that the best we can do in the United States is Donald Trump? You know? It's crazy. Okay, we could have had Hillary and Billary Clinton. Oh, man, that would have been terrible, man. Terrible. Hillary and Billary. Not for another 4 years. Fuck that shit, man. That's why people kill themselves and shit. That's what... Okay, right now we're talking about Memorial Weekend and stuff like that. Vets, There's 20 vets every day that kill themselves. Okay, that's what I don't understand. They say PTSD and all that stuff. Okay. I used to be a gunner on a tank crew. I wasn't regular Army. I was just National Guard. I've shot a tank. I'm going to lowball this. Over 200 times in my life. I've shot one. Actually shot a tank over 200 times for reals. You know. And the guys that are coming down with PTSD or whatever, it's a very low percentage that actually see combat in real life, you know. Less than 10%. But 20 people, 20 vets kill themselves every day. Every day. And it's the mind fuck that the military gives you, you know. It's that hurry up and wait shit, and they say that the vets get this and they get that. They do get some stuff, but like I was bitching about my pay, I should have got my pay in November, you know. And I didn't get my pay till February. And if I would have got it in November, I would have had my eyes already fixed. I'm freaking blind as a bat, man. Everything's blurry. I'm looking at myself and I'm all blurred out. But shit like that adds up. And I think it, you know, affects the mind on some people. And they end up killing themselves. But 20 vets a day kill themselves. Probably from the mind fucking that they get, you know. They say it's PTSD, but that's not true. You know, it's something else. There's something in there, you know. I think the military promises this and that, and then they fall for it, and they don't deliver what they tell them. See, like when I was in the Guards, they promised me TRICARE, vision, medical, and dental. They promised that. If you retire, you're going to get vision, dental, and medical, you know. They said that. Plus your retirement on your birthday, you know. Okay. When I retired, I didn't get a check on my birthday. I don't get vision. I don't get dental, you know. I have to pay, what's it called, medical? Okay, you got to pay a deductible, $150 deductible, and then you got to pay a copay. So it's America, land of the free, home of the slave. You know, they're going to get you. But it's sad that 20 vets kill themselves every day. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, sad, sad. And times are changing, you know. It's like, well, times would have been better back in the day. If we had a black man in office, the United States would be different. So supposedly they voted in a black man. To me, Obama looks like Bruno Mars. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is he? He's a fucking graham cracker or some shit. I don't know. I don't think he's pure black. But anyway, we had him in there, and now he looks like I don't know if you've seen him lately. He looks like the guy off of Samuel L. Jackson on Django Unchained with Steven. They call him Steven. You ever see that one? That's what Obama looks like. He's all fucking gray and burnt out, you know. But that's the way Biden and Trump are too, man. They're fucked up. Maybe we should get what's it called? The first mixed race marriage, like RuPaul and Rand Paul. You know, have those guys in there in office. They'd be, they'd be married. RuPaul and Rand Paul, president and vice president, the first biracial marriage ever. Let me see what else. But yeah, it's sad that it's Memorial Weekend, Sunday. I'm not doing anything. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. It's about 50-some degrees. The weather's warming up, you know. It's pretty good. But, yeah, we need to pay homage to everybody that's passed away. Even our friend and foe, even our enemies. You know, we have to pay homage to that. That's what I hated about Hillary. Thank God she wasn't president because, you know, she laughs about people dying. We came, we saw it, he died, and she's laughing. Death is not funny, you know. It's not funny, people. And when you get somebody like that, you don't need those people in office. I don't know how the fuck she's been in office for the last 40 years. You know, she's an evil lady. But Bill and those guys, in the 80s, they were on the cocaine in Mena, Arkansas. It was coming in out of Mena, Arkansas. That's how the epidemic of crack cocaine got spread throughout the United States, was the Clintons. People may not believe it, but it is. If you go back and look and study Mena, Arkansas, those two kids that got killed on the tracks, they saw the planes coming in and they killed those kids. People are starting to come forward now. And Bill did cocaine all the time in the 80s. And they're talking about Trump taking that, whatever the fuck it is, you know, let him take it. If it's legal, let him take it, you know. I don't have a problem with it. But it makes big news nowadays, you know. President Trump did this. President Trump did that. Yeah. He's got a big mouth, but that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. If you don't like him, don't listen to him. That's all I can say. That's like me. You don't like me? Don't listen to me. And that's about it. I'm going to be rattling on. But this is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man. Sunday. Happy Memorial Day. God bless. Take care. Stay safe.